will support us and make the Sreshtha Bharat a happening one. So from today, 28 December 2021, we start this initiative, and this will be a year-long initiative, and we will go through this, and most probably if this lockdown doesn't happen, again we will get a pair with an institute in one of the states in India, and we will go there and explore that place. So since Arunachal Pradesh was in our list and which was paired by AICT, so we start today with this program Ek Bharat Sreshtha Bharat with Arunachal Pradesh. So I'd like to request Professor Tiwari sir to say something. Please, Okay, so we in GCT set forward to conduct Ek Bharat Sreshtha Bharat activities. GCT is known for inclusive education, and thus the college respects and honors every Indian language, religion and culture. In order to cherish the diverse traditions, multilingualism and religion, we need to nurture every aspect of this diverse linguistic, cultural and religious threads India holds. GCT always strives for one India, one nation by delineating a set of activities that could be carried out throughout the year. Such interaction, awareness between different segments of the population of each states, union territories at the cultural level would generate the vibrancy of understanding and appreciation amongst the people and forge mutual bonding, thus securing an enriched value system of unity in the nation. As per the letter dated October 31st, 2019, directed to all directors, principals of AICT approved institutions, it has been decided by the Government of India to intensify the EBSB by spreading it to all the higher education institutions in the country, including all AICT regulated colleges. With a view to foster national integration by a coordinated mutual engagement process between the states, union territories, central ministries, educational institutions and general public through linguistic, literary, cultural, sports, tourism and other forms of people-to-people engages, the Government of India has launched an initiative, Ek Bharat Sreshtha Bharat. We are starting a series of such events in GCT campus to inculcate, foster and nurture the attributes of this great nation, India. This activity shall prove beneficial for all the technical students to know and understand their country, people and culture. Engineering as a field of study needs a deeper understanding of the neighborhood, region, state and society they live in. India is an enigmatic country depicting multicultural, multi-language beliefs and practices which remains unexplored by our own countrymen. Thus, having knowledge about our own people and their needs shall promote not only enlighten but also shall imbibe in them to cultivate such knowledge into productive innovation. Hope this initiative shall be worthy for our students. I request all present in this auditorium to participate enthusiastically in knowing India. This shall be followed by a short quiz. So this is Northeast India, as we know, and you can look at its international boundaries. And this is Northeast India as it looks now in this current 2021. It is also known as the Seven Sisters. Northeast India, a clustered assembly of varied speech communities, is home to a rich tradition, cultures, language, identities, and ethnicities. Arunachal Pradesh is one of the northeastern provinces of India bordering Tibet, Bhutan, China, and Myanmar. It is situated on the Great Eastern Himalayan Mountains range and recognized as one of the mega biodiversity hotspots of the world. More than 26 different groups of tribal population are living in this hill state from time immemorial. Each of the tribes has a unique tradition of culture and lifestyle occupying different geographical regions. Let me just brief you a little bit and please try to listen to this because after this you'll have a quiz. So your quiz will be from this presentation. So Arunachal Pradesh has been carved and formed into a full-fledged state on February 20, 1987. Till 1972, it was known as the Northeast Frontier Agency, which is popularly known as NEFA. It gained the Union Territory status on January 20, 1972 and renamed as Arunachal Pradesh. The state is situated in the extreme eastern part of India, having 2.5% of India's total area, sharing international border with Bhutan to the west, China to the north and northeast, and Myanmar to the east. It shares Nagaland at the southeast and Brahmaputra Valley, which is in Assam, in the south. Arunachal is the largest state area-wise in the northeastern region. The state has 5 river valleys: the Kameng, the Subanshri, the Siang, the Lohit, and the Tirap, following from the Himalayas and connected to Brahmaputra. So high mountains and dense forests have prevented intercommunication between tribes living in different river valleys. As you are listening to me, please look at those names of those districts. Isolation imposed by geography has led different tribes with different dialects to live and flourish with their distinct identities. Modern-day Arunachal Pradesh is one of the linguistically rich and most diverse regions, being home to as many as 50 distinct languages in addition to innumerable dialects and sub-dialects. So, you can see here Arunachal Pradesh is called as the land of the rising sun. Since the earth rotates west to east, the Arunachal Pradesh is the first state to face the sun. So this state is called as land of the rising sun. So here are some pictures, and this is a district called Tawang in Arunachal Pradesh. Here we are just see about the linguistic diversities. I spoke about it that each tribe here are distinct. They cannot understand each other's language, though they are staying in one single state. Arunachal Pradesh, also known as the land of rising sun, is composed of 26 major tribes and almost more than 100 sub-tribes, each with its own distinct identity. The 12 tribes majorly listed are Adi, Aka, Apatani, Nishi, Tagin, Galo, Kamti, Begun, Mishmi, Mompa, and some of the Naga tribes, including Sherkudim and Singpo, Wangchu, are some of the major tribes. There is a greater significance of headgear. Each tribe's adorns, as you can see from the pictures, the colors, design, and patterns depicts their lineage, tradition, and ethnicity. I request all of you not to speak, please. So Arunachal Pradesh, here we are talking about the Adi community of Arunachal Pradesh. It's one of the major community there. Arunachal Pradesh, as I've said, is a land of remote villages and unknown tribal communities Reaching the tribal areas is not easy, and for most of the areas you require a pass for it, a permit to enter. This Adi is one of the tribe of Arunachal Pradesh. They are believed to have come from the southern China in 16th century. They reside in the far north and have different sub-tribes which differ from each other in many ways and customs. If you travel far inside the tribal settlement areas, you will find all these tribes. Visiting all of them in one short visit might not be possible. So rice serves as a staple food for Adis. Trapping and hunting, increasingly with firearms, supplements the diet. Others eat most birds and animals and even some insects, only rejecting snakes and pets such as cats and dogs. The favorite prey is the abundant field rat prepared in various ways. These are the warriors. Adi community is also called as warriors, and you can please look at the gears they are using, headgears. It's so distinct, and these feathers are from the flora and fauna found in Arunachal Pradesh only. The next one is Aka community. The Akas are also known as Russo, are found in the Trizino cultural hub, Balukpong commercial hub, Buragaon, Jamiri, Palizi, Kupi area in West Kameng of the Indian states of Arunachal Pradesh. Their language belongs to the Tibeto-Burman family. Aka is one of the smallest tribes in Arunachal. The Akas, who also call themselves the Russo, have played an important role in Arunachal's ancient and medieval history. The ancient history of the Akas of West Kameng district is depicted in their relations with an ancient king of Sonitpur, presently it is called Tejpur in Assam, who established themselves as one of the most powerful people during the Ahom and British period. Aka women make their faces, it's a very interesting fact, Aka women make their faces ugly by painting them. Covering their beauty is their way of protecting themselves from men from outside. Because of this habit, the British and Assamese gave them their name, Aka, which in Assamese means painted. They are very proud of the long history. Their folklore claims that their ancestors was King Baluka, the grandson of King Bana, who was defeated by Lord Krishna at Tejpur. Though their population is small, there are two dialects, namely Russo Aka and Koro Aka. They are a close-knit community with 11 clans and sub-clans. Handicrafts, basket weaving, wood carving are the principal arts among the Aka tribe. I'm not going more into their detail. The next one is Apatani community. You can see every slide, they are so distinct. The Apatani, or they are fondly called as Tani, are the tribal groups of people living in the Zero Valley in the lower Subansiri district of Arunachal Pradesh in India. The Apatani, one of the largest tribes, is the Apatani, who are known for their fish and paddy culture, along with cane and bamboo crafts. With being the first tribe in India to come in contact with the British in the 12th century, various documents record the growth and tradition of the Apatanis over a number of years. The next one is Nishi community. Nishi, also called as Bagni and Dafla, tribal people of eastern Bhutan and Arunachal Pradesh. During this Nepha, a mountainous state in northeastern India, they speak a Tibeto-Burman language of the Sino-Tibetan family. The Nishi community is the largest ethnic group in Arunachal Pradesh in northeastern India. In Nishi, their traditional language, Ni, refers to human. The primary occupation of Nishi is agriculture, hunting and fishing and gathering. Large number of Nishi men and women are employed in agriculture sector in rural areas of Nishi, dominated districts of Papum Pare, Kurumkume, East Kameng, Lower Subansiri and Upper Subansiri district of Arunachal Pradesh. Subansiri is the name of a river there. Rice, millet, maize and yams are the staple food for them. Although rice is the main food that is enhanced by meat and vegetables, they consume boiled food mostly. Nishi people are particularly fond of smoked meat. The next one is Tagin community. The Tagin tribe is a major tribe in Arunachal Pradesh. They are known as the members of a large tribe called the Tani tribes. Tagins can be found living in the adjacent districts such as Shi Yomi, Karadadi, West Siang and Papumpare in Arunachal Pradesh. Tagin people speak their own dialect, which is Tagin. Although there are tonal variations among them, this variation causes no hurdle in understanding each other. Originally, the tradition, Sidonism is a religion, was being followed all around, which follows the cult of animism and ritualistic nature, worshipping in the form of spiritual deities, where a particular kind of animals or chickens are sacrificed at the altar. To please the spirits, more likely not anger them and keep them in their kind form. Priests, which is known as Nibu Shaman, who are born with their powers, are the ones who communicate and negotiate between the other world. So they are in between the messenger from this world to the other world. Recent years have seen mass conversions among members of the local community into Christianity, which has intensified Western influx in the culture, with more and more of the people embracing Western culture. This has led them to leave their tradition and culture, even the dialect. So this is very sad. The most important festival of the Tagins is the Doni festival, which involves the god of the earth and goddess of sun, is called as Doni. Doni is celebrated from 3rd to 6th January every year. It is celebrated for the well-being of mankind with the coming new year, where the Nibu, local priest, presides over and performs all the rituals with chanting of Yuhu Benam. These are called as celestial chants and sacrifices of Mithuns before the goddesses for peace and prosperity in the community as a whole. This is the Galo community. The Galo people primarily inhabit West Siang, Leparada and Lower Siang districts of modern-day Arunachal Pradesh state in northeastern India. The Galo are a central eastern Himalayan tribe who are descendants of Abotani and speak the Tani Galo language, who speak a language of the Abu Tanya and the descendants of the Abu Tani. The Galo people primarily inhabit West Siang, Leparada, Lower Siang districts of modern-day Arunachal Pradesh in northeast India, but they are also found in the southwestern side of East Siang district. The next is Thai Khamti. The Thai Khamti, Thai means Burmese, Khamti is from the Shan community, or simply Khamti, as they are also known as Thai ethnic group native to the Khamti, Long, Mugang and Mitkiana regions of Kachin state, as well as Khamti district of Siang division of Myanmar. In India, they are found in Namsai district and Changlang district of Arunachal Pradesh. Smaller numbers are present in Lakhimpur district, that is in Assam, Dhemaji district, and Monglang Khamti village in Tinsukia district of Assam, and possibly in some parts of China. Khamtis have a population of 100,000, out of which 40,000 live in Arunachal Pradesh and 60,000 in Assam. However, in Myanmar, their total population is estimated at 200,000. The Thai Khamti are very strong believers of Theravada Buddhism. Houses have a prayer room and they pray every morning and evening by offering flowers and food known as Khao Tang Som. They are traditionally peaceful people. Houses of the Thai Khamti are built on raised floors with thatched roofs. The roofs are constructed so low that the walls remain concealed. Wooden planks are used for flooring and the walls are made of bamboo splices. These Khamtis are also originally agriculturists. This is another community called the Shingpo community. The Shingpo tribe is a tribe who inhabits parts of India, China and Myanmar. In India, Shingpo tribe is located in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. The Shingpo is the name for the Jingpo in India. They live in the state of Arunachal Pradesh in the district of Lohit and Changlang and in Assam. The Jingpo people are an ethnic group who are the largest subset of the Kachin peoples which largely inhabit the Kachin hills of northern Myanmar Kachin state and neighboring Dehong Dai and Jingpo autonomous prefecture of China and northeastern India's Arunachal Pradesh and Assam. While primarily they live in Myanmar, the Kachin are called the Jingpo in China and Shingpo in India. If you go on talking, you will not understand it. This is not very simple as we talk about Uttar Pradesh. Okay? In Uttar Pradesh, every district we have a lot of similarities, especially with the language and food. So that place is not. You have seen the map of Arunachal Pradesh. Each name which was inserted in that map is distinct. So Jingpo folk religion worships various gods as well as the spirits of their ancestors. The ancestor of all the Jingpo who is worshipped as a spirit or god is held to be named Madai. Jingpo animists believe that spirits reside everywhere, from the sun to the animals, and that the spirits bring good or bad luck. For the Jingpo, all living creatures are believed to have souls. Rituals are carried out for protection in almost all daily activities, for planting of crops to warfare. So again, this Jingpos, they have taken up Christianity, not all, but some. Coming in contact with the modern India, they have converted themselves to Christianity, which is a very sad state of affairs. The next one is the food. So you can look at the variety of the foods. They have, these are all traditional foods. So food forms an essential part of the culture of Northeast India. The food of Arunachal Pradesh is a topic that draws a lot of attention. The first thing you should know about Arunachal Pradesh food is that it differs from tribe to tribe. As you move towards the eastern side of Arunachal Pradesh, are dependent on bamboo and other leafy vegetables which are strictly boiled. Fried food is not very popular as people like to eat either boiled or smoked food. As you move towards the town of Tawang and places closer to the country of Tibet, you will notice that dairy products are more in use. The people closest to the city are more dependent on a normal day-to-day products. Here in this corner you can see rice beer. That's a very popular traditional drink. All the northeastern people, they have it in their home, they use it in their rituals, and it's a very important part of the culture. Here in Arunachal, this is called as appam, made from fermented rice or millet, is a popular beverage in Arunachal Pradesh as an alcoholic drink. There are different varieties of rice beer with different flavors. The staple food is rice along with fish, luktar, which is called as meat, and many green vegetables. So different varieties of rice are available there. So rice is a very staple food, as I said, and any other food is just a side dish. So this is the significance of the rice, that rice gets prominence. The most important and different thing about the rice is that in Arunachal, they prefer to cook their rice in a hollow bamboo over some hot coal to give it a different flavor other than any types of rice. Please be silent. Luktar, another delicacy of Arunachal Pradesh. Nothing is complicated. Luktar is a combination of cooked dry meat and chili flakes from the king chili or bhut jolokia as it is called in Assam. Like the norm goes with Arunachal, this too is just a side dish to be eaten with the rice. There's another one which is called as pehak, that's in the corner. Is also a side dish, delicacy of Arunachal Pradesh. Pehak is a type of spicy chutney that is made by the use of fermented soya, bean and chili. The chili, obviously being the king chili, is the main ingredient in this dish as that is what makes it hot and spicy. The taste of flavored rice along with